All right, let's talk. So the topic has come again, skateboarding dying. What makes you think skateboarding is dying? I want to get straight into it, just off the cuff. This is like my 5th time trying to record this video. I didn't want to come off like someone who is ignoring anything or certain things, but I just want to give like a real answer, my opinion, as well as like I did take the time to like watch other people's videos to kind of solidify and see if I was missing anything, to give you just like cut straight and dry. Skateboarding, it ebbs and flows like anything else. In popularity, it's not just a straight shot up or like staying stagnant. There's influences that make people want to get into skateboarding, and then for obvious reasons why people want to like leave skateboarding and stuff like that. But I don't think it's going anywhere. I don't think skateboarding's dying. Dan Corrigan said that skateboarding is just becoming more true to size, and I think that's especially true because of the pandemic. It kind of made it so skateboarding was able to grow by a lot because of the loans being handed out, and then everybody being home on lockdown, so they had a lot more free time to like start a business or like just get outside, like just boredom, like what can I do? So once that all kind of went away and everyone got back to working, so did, I guess, like the popularity of skateboarding. Like, right, if you're not online enough to like see other people doing it, it's going to discourage you from doing it. But what makes you think that skateboarding is dying? Are we talking board sales? Because that obviously went down after the pandemic, but during the pandemic it was shooting up, and I think people over ordered a lot of boards. They weren't able to move them because there wasn't a whole lot as much true demand as to like sustain itself. So a lot of companies went under, and a lot of your favorite companies went under and stuff. But getting to it, it's like, are we talking the demise of Braille? Is that why you think skateboarding is dying? It's like, that was a good run, but Aaron's still out there making videos trying to get other skaters into like skating, or other people, brand new people, into skateboarding. Mitchy Brusco, like Revive, they're still doing their thing. So what are we talking about here? Are we talking about views? Social media? Okay, for YouTube, you know what month it is. It's August. Like, it's the hottest month of the year. I don't think a lot of people are just rushing to go skate, especially most of your content creators that you watch are in like hot places in the Bible Belt. I'm in Florida. It's hot as hell out here. I have yet to do 33 tricks for my birthday, and because I don't want them to be like weak tricks or just all flat ground. But like the heat plays a great deal into that, and then also like availability, just busy, can't get the time. Point is, it's hot. It's hot as shit out here, yo. But we out here getting it, you know what I'm saying? I'm on my board while I'm filming this video. So I think skateboarding is like wood. Wood in the wintertime will creak, and it'll like flex and stuff. And then in the summertime, you won't hear the creak. If you're walking upstairs, you hear the floorboards like squeaking. So I say that example to say like it changes. It goes through like changes throughout the year of like popularity and stuff. We know skateboarding is like really popular in middle school. It's like the edgy, like that's where you start getting punk and start to become more and more edgy into like your own personality and who you want to be for like the rest of your life. You're starting to form your identity. Skateboarding in California, it's like a way of life. It's like definitely not dying out there. It's so rooted into California, it's not going away. Same thing with like surfing. This hand's getting tired. But also like there's other distractions that are here playing at work. You have like streaming, a lot of different activities that people also enjoy if they're not skating are not just like sports that are outside. They're indoors, like streaming. You're behind a computer gaming and all that. So I mean, yeah, why would you want to come out here, get nowhere and skating for like 2 years, like until you actually get good, getting hurt, all this stuff. Like if you're skating solo, if you don't have like friends to skate with, let alone like maybe you're in the Midwest. It's like you literally have nothing to skate and no one to skate with. It's like, it's tough, and I feel for you guys. Like, I grew up skating in New Jersey. I had a whole garage. Like, I was a little bit spoiled because, yes, I had to like make my own like obstacles and shit because we didn't have like a whole lot of spots. We had crusty ground, like East Crust. I know you've heard of East Crust. Like, it's a real thing. But yeah, it's not a sport that's like easy entry. Like, you need lessons. You need a lot of time to, like, a learning curve to fail. And then, like, bro, I broke my leg. I was out for like 8 months. Nah, that's cap. I thought I'd be out for 8 months. I broke my leg. I stayed off the skateboard for like 3-4 months. I was completely off the skateboard for like 4 months, on my ass, you know? So what I'm trying to say is, like, you can get seriously hurt where it makes you like rethink, like, if I didn't already put in like 17, 18 years into skateboarding, would I get back into skateboarding? Would I get back on a board? Would I touch another skateboard after an experience like that? You know, I've had other experiences like that before too, but like, because I put in the time to learn all this stuff, it's like I never thought about like quitting or like leaving it. It's just, this is the best. You know, it's literally the best thing. But yeah, let's talk about skate parks. Like, if you don't use a skate park, like the park back there, I'm actually gonna hit it after this. That's for a separate video though. It turns into like a pickleball court, right? You know, your city will come together and be like, hey, we're looking at land to put the new pickleball court. Skaters aren't pulling up here. It's hot. But people that play pickleball, they want other places to play. And I'm not just talking about only pickleball. I'm saying like whatever else it is, like a recreational center where they want a basketball hoop. Could be anything. There's only so much land in your city where you could kind of like designate for that area, for that type of thing. So like if skate parks like leave, then it's like people probably have less access to skateboard. Or let's talk about skate shops. Skate shops leave because people are going to shop at Zoomies, you know. Then yeah, like you're not gonna see as much community and culture to get a new park replaced or a new park fixed up or a new park built. Like, you lose the community, you lose like the reason, you know, the motive, essentially. So the community is like very, very important. Posting skating videos, skate vlogs, like, although it's like I may not be getting a whole lot of views, it could inspire like one person in their community, in their small area, small town, to like keep that community where they are alive, keep what they want to do alive, like a dream or something. Like everyone wants to live the skate life or visit California for that reason. I lived 2 years out there. It's amazing. It's everything and more. But then again, on the other side of the flip coin, you know, you can find out really quickly it's very expensive to live out there, and it's a lot of politics. I wasn't even trying to like make it, but it's just, yeah, you kind of find out what skaters really talk about in the industry and stuff. And you know, I'm not gonna say too much on that because I'm not in the industry, I'm just like a skater YouTuber. But yeah, to get back to the point, I don't think skateboarding is dying. My friend Mowgli, he just put out a video. Let me make sure it's still recording. My friend Mowgli just put out a video, varial flip into Prifty. Primo 50-50 grind. First ever done. Intentionally done. He did multiple in the video. It got like 150,000 views on YouTube. From someone whose channel has been doing like anywhere from like 2,000 to like 10K views, like kind of consistent. Just shot one up. So I say that to say, like, a lot of the skate content has kind of already been done. There's no like real nuances to it besides like commentary, which we're seeing like podcasts and commentary, right? It's because these algorithms, these platforms, they don't want to give you views unless you're consistent. So you have a good title, good thumbnail, but if you're not consistent, it's not going to push you out to the masses. It's not going to like blow you up. You're not going to be the next like Chris Chan or Brian Arnett, you know. On top of having like a good like personality, because that's part of what YouTube is. It's like you're sharing your personality on camera, looking directly into the camera and talking. And it's not for everybody. A lot of pro skaters like don't talk. They just like to just skate and that's it. Like that's it. That's cool. They're not really using YouTube to the fullest, maybe because they don't want to put on some kind of persona, like the YouTuber persona. But I think that's going away with creators like Dan Corrigan, Gifted Hater, and just other people. Like, you don't have to do that. You never had to do that, but it did help blow you up. Like for me, it blew me up on TikTok during the pandemic, and then doing all the weird cringe shit. Like, it worked. It worked for a time. Like, it was working for YouTubers when skateboarding was really new to YouTube. Like putting all different types of candy on skate shoes and then skating it. It's like, I wasn't around for that era. You know, I missed that era. But if I try and do that video now, it's not going to be as successful as it was the first 3 times it was done. You know, so yeah, I think just a more raw approach to skateboarding, but consistency is going to get you to where you're trying to go. Like, Luis Mora edits his videos really, really thoroughly well. He's got amazing pro level, Olympic level, X Games, SLS level skaters writing for him, writing for his channel. And the merch, the branding, everything's like in such a way. He's trying to reach the most amount of people he possibly can by changing up. Give me a second. By having like his vlogs like translated into different languages. Not so much doing the cringe shit that, you know, trying to get new people into skateboarding or new people interested enough just to click on the video, which doesn't necessarily mean they're interested in skateboarding. It just means they're interested in watching your video that you made for them. So I hope this brings a little bit more clarity, like why skateboarding was big in the early 2000s. You could turn on the TV and literally see Bam Margera, Jackass, Rob Dyrdek on like 3 of his shows where he's like skateboarding. You know, the access was right there, and we were kind of like, if you had a TV, you could just turn on the channel and just watch all that, you know. But now it's like YouTube or TikTok, social media, so many different platforms where you could possibly run into skateboarding, but it's not going to be on your like recommended page or your browse, like, you know, your landing page. You gotta like actively seek it. So it's not just like as easy as flipping through the channels. If you scroll down on like your homepage on YouTube, you might not even see skating at all. But yeah, I don't think skating's going anywhere. I think one of the truest things said in this whole entire video was what Dan said. It's becoming more true to size. Like, it flexes up, it flexes down, like the wood that I was trying to make a connection to. And yeah, there's other competing distractions. You know, indoor sports, like esports is becoming a thing. So a lot of people want to be early for that. And because you're kind of late to skating right now, but you could still be early for e-skates. No, fucking, you could still be early for EA Sports. And then they haven't dropped like a skate game besides like Session and shit in like 10 years. More than like 10 years, I think. I don't know, someone check that in the comments, but let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I don't think skating's dying. I think it's very much like always like reintroducing itself. I think it's still the epitome of like what cool is for like a middle schooler or like high schooler. And I think a lot of people still try and jack to this day. what skateboarding does and the community around skateboarding. So because we have that strong community and identity and like all of that, I don't think it's like dying at all. Like, I think people just are aware of certain things, like the barracks going away, but they just popped up back in Fuji Mountain in Japan. So I don't know. I think the future of skateboarding is in Japan and Brazil. But let me know you guys' comments down below. I think it's still always going to be like a huge popular thing, the most popular in San Francisco and Los Angeles. But I'm saying as far as the new talent, I feel like the barracks wants to get there first pick on like the new talent, all that, and capture all of that. It'll be something new. But I'm tired of rambling. I want to go skate and get these 33 tricks done for my 33rd birthday. So appreciate y'all, and leave it in the comments down below. Subscribe if you haven't already subscribed, and I'm out.